What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. Spencer. Spencer. He needs to ignore Portia. Like her little warnings and her wanting him to, stay away from Trina. He needs to ignore that. Like for real, he do. Because he was supposed to be spending some time with Trina. I ain't like the way he told her, like, oh, yeah, go be there for your mom. So, no, she need to go spend time with you. You're her man. Her mother will be okay. You know what I'm saying? Her mama will be all right. Because by you sending her away, now you got this little heifer, Esme, coming over here in this little teeny, eeny, bitsy bikini, trying to show off her little assets. And you just over here looking. I'm like, sir, no. Hell no. Hell no. I wish Trina was, I wish that she stuck around. And I wish that she would have decided, you know what? Let me turn back around and just stay. And I wish she would have saw that. Because I would have wanted Trina to go over there and snatch that girl up. I'm just saying. Snatch her ass right up. Because no. She over here trying to show off all her little tangible assets and all that in front of her men like that. No. Hell no. And I saw Spencer looking. I'm like, so you need to keep your eyes off of her. Keep your eyes off of that witch for you turn into a pillar of salt. So anyway, moving on from that. Michael. Michael and Willow were a part of this episode. Hooray. Hoorah. Michael need to mind his business. When it comes down to Sonny's business, he really need to mind his business. Oh, why does Sonny have you following Austin around? None of your damn business. None of your business. Focus on you. Focus on your little wife. Focus on your family. You didn't want anything to do with Sonny, so mind your beeswax. Sonny need to hire somebody else. I'm just saying. He do. Austin is still being Delulu, I see. Still being very much delusional. Thinking, okay, I did everything you guys wanted. Now you can leave me alone. That's not how this works. And Mason pretty much told him that yet again. Like, sir, you're not going anywhere. You're going to be in our employ. You're going to do what the boss wants you to do until the boss doesn't want it anymore. So, Austin, you're stuck. What else are you going to do? It don't matter how much you do for these people. They're still going to want more, and more. So, you're not going anywhere, fool. You might as well settle in. You're in it for the long haul, bro. And I don't know why that little ditzy heifer Betty Crocker over there all happy and shit. Oh, I got it. I got the... Girl, you ain't got nothing. She Delulu too, because you ain't got nothing. You were played. You were suckered. You got something, all right. You got played is what you got. So anyway, speaking of Delulu, Nina. Nina. Girl. Nina. You know I gotta be dramatic when I say her name. Woo. Like, listen, she really thinks because she flaunting a rock on her finger that entitles her to all this information. Ma'am, if Sonny wanted you to know, he would have told you himself. Stop going to people asking, oh, well, what's going on between you and Sonny? Oh, what's it? I am so glad Ava said, nope, I ain't about to tell you nothing. I don't blame her. Because at the end of the day, you're right. You're Sonny's fiance. If he wanted you to know, he would have told you. Ava doesn't have to tell you anything. What goes on between her and Sonny is between her and Sonny. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Mind your business. Like, obviously, it's clear as day whatever him and Ava are doing, and they're obviously being very hush-hush about what they're doing. Obviously, it's something illegal. Obviously, it's something that has to do with his business. So, therefore, if it has something to do with his business, and he's not telling you, and Ava's not telling you, then you should read the room. Read the room. Obviously, he's not telling you for your own fucking health. Like, he doesn't want to get you involved in this, fool. Like, he's obviously dealing with dangerous people, and the less people that are involved in this, the better. Duh, he doesn't need more of his people, his family, or his personal life involved in this. That just makes him more vulnerable to whatever Mason and his bosses got going on. No. I don't blame him for not telling her. She needs to stop running to Ava trying to gather information. Like, go ask your man. That's your fiance. Go ask him. What you asking Sonny? What you asking Ava for? Go ask Sonny. He's not going to tell you anything either for your own good. Like, she just... That's what I'm saying. She really needs to sit down by herself and just really reflect and think, do I really want to marry this man? Do I really want to marry into this family? Do I really want to deal with everything that comes with being Mrs. Sonny Corinthos? She really needs to ask herself these questions. Honest to God, like she do. Because it's quite clear that she can't handle this. It's giving those signs that she can't handle this life. You know what I'm saying? Like if Sonny's not telling you something, read the room. There's a reason he's not telling you. It's not that he's trying to purposely keep anything from you, but this has to do with a very touchy subject. This has to do with his business. She needs to respect it and just let it go. Or go confront him and see if he'll tell you. And if he don't tell you, then you need to decide whether you can handle a relationship like that, where you don't know everything, or where he can't discuss certain things with you. You need to decide that. Like seriously, she really does. Because it's just getting annoying, her running around in a huff and all this. Well, I'm Sonny's fiance. I'm his fiance. Okay, we know. We know. You want a bullhorn to tell the world? Go ahead. What you want, a spot on CBS? You want a commercial? So you could announce to the viewing audience that you're his fiance? What you want? A write-up in the local paper? Like, I'm just saying. Like, okay, we know. We see the ring. Okay, good for you. Go shopping or something. Go do something. Go bake, you know. Go teach Betty Crocker how to bake a cookie or something. Go do something. Because all these questions are just, go sit down. So anyway, moving on from that. Curtis need to calm down. Like I understand, you know, he's frustrated with the progress, but listen, it's a progress. You know, it's a process for a reason here. Like you're not gonna be able to walk anytime soon. Just because you were able to lift yourself out the chair one day don't mean you're going to be able to have the strength to do it the next. It's a process for a reason. He needs to just trust the process and just do the work and just stop thinking about the end result right now. You know what I'm saying? He's expecting fast results. You're not going to get fast results. That's like people who going on a diet. Okay, you exercised all week. You ate healthy all week. That don't mean you're going to drop 20 pounds the next week. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. It's a slow process. Trust me, I know. I'm going through the shit now and it's frustrating. It's a process. Like, you're not going to see results like that. It don't work. You know, he just got to do the work and keep putting in the work. And over time, you're going to make progress. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down. But I'm glad he knew how to read the room. At least somebody on this show do. He read the room. He was like, nope. He knew Miss Wu was up to no good. It was so good to see Miss Wu, and I just mentioned her, I think, yesterday or the day before. I am so happy to see her. She is such a vision of lovely. I knew she was coming here for some type of nefarious reason, for some motive, and of course she wants the Savoy. I'm not shocked. Cause I think that was her goal from day one, to buy that club from him. And, you know, this shooting gave her the perfect excuse to try to buy it. And I can see why Curtis, you know, I respect the fact that Marshall wants to step up and help Curtis while he's, you know, rehabbing and stuff like that. But I totally get why Curtis kept trying to like brush him off, like, nah, I still can run the club. Because he don't want his family involved in this. He knows that he's partnered up with Miss Wu, and if Marshall runs the club, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like the poker games, he's gonna find out about all that. You know, he's trying to keep his family far away from that. So I get it. You know what I mean? But this whole thing, this whole partnership he has with Miss Wu is going to come to a conclusion at some point. Maybe not a good one for him or his family, but it's not going to end well. Because I could see it in Miss Wu's face and I could hear it in her voice. She was stern about buying that club. And she's not going to take no for an answer. You know, that's why she strongly suggested he think about her offer. Because she's not going to continue to sit back and just be like, you know, take no. She going to want to answer at some point. And it better be a yes, and a yes, and you better take the check. He better come up with something, because Ms. Wu was not one to be trifled with. I'm just saying. Well, at least Portia's looking into, you know, making the house handicap accessible or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's not going to come cheap. You know, it's going to be pretty expensive. But that's, you know, I'd rather her do that than worry about what her daughter out here doing. You know what I'm saying? She needs to leave Trina alone, focus on her career, focus on her husband and his recovery. You know what I'm saying? That's what she need to be focused on. You know, Trina need to be focused on her own life at this point and not worried about her mother, you know, or being there for her. Because at the end of the day, Only reason Portia want her around like that, don't get me wrong, she love her daughter, and I know she do, but she really wants her around more than ever because it takes away time from Spencer, and she need to go let that go. She need to go on with her own business. Um, moving on from that, it's about damn time somebody taking some type of action to get Sasha about that damn place. You know, and I'm glad Cody came up with the idea to, you know, try to get himself committed to Ferncliff. I like that little act he put on against Gladys, showing out in the police department like that in front of everybody, threatening her, getting loud with her. I loved it because I'm like, that was smart. You know, make yourself look all crazy and unhinged so that they, you know, try to send you there. It was a smart plan. Hopefully it works because he needs to get up in Ferncliff. Um, Gladys is going too far. Like, she's going way too far with this. And I'm glad that Cody called her ass out about why she doing all this for the money and stuff like that. Cause her trying to get a restraining order on Cody is so freaking ridiculous. It's like, Gladys, give it up. Let it go. You know what I mean? It's like, you're doing too much. You've been doing too much. And she crossing the line. Having this doctor drug Sasha the way he doing and continuously drugging her and trying to gaslight her into making her think that she been fell off the wagon. Like, I am so disgusted by this. It's hard to watch. You know, it's a good storyline, but it's hard to watch. It's like, damn. And he was so shitty for that, trying to get that nurse or that lady removed from Sasha's case or whatever. Cause he knew she was a goody goody and he knew it. And shit ain't making sense to her. Because her behavior is not reflective of the medication she's supposed to be taking. Because the medication that she's supposed to be taking shouldn't have her acting like that. And that's what got that doctor spooked, because that's the last thing he want is somebody looking into it, running blood tests and all that. That's why he trying to get ahead of all that shit. Because what he's giving Sasha is going to show up in that blood work. And the whistle will be blown. You know what I mean? So I'm glad Sam showed up when she did and whatnot. Thank God. I'm glad Sam and Cody are on this case. Like, they're hopping on this thing, trying to get her the hell up out of there. She need help bad. Like, somebody need to come to her rescue quick. I really wish at this point Dante would just tell Mac. I mean, I understand he trying to be loyal to Cody or whatever. Like, he feel like, oh, this ain't my secret to tell. Tell Mac. Because I am getting so tired of this secret being drawn out that's, you know, his son or whatever. It's like, it's time to just blow the whistle and tell that man he got a child. Or a grown child. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done held on to this secret too long. Let that man know. Let the silver fox know he got a son. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.